Hello and welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. The Starr County Fair is now underway as we get closer and closer to the big weekend finale. Several events are on tap, and who better to send out there than our very own Starr County native, Idani Cantu. Idani, I have to debunk some rumors out there for our Take 5ers. Is it true that you were Starr County Fair Court Queen?
Millicent, I don't know where you got that information from, but it is true. In 2020, I was Starr County Fair Queen. It was such a fun experience, and the Starr County Fair is something that I've always been super excited to be part of. So being back here, it's really exciting and heartwarming, homecoming. So with me is this year's Starr County Fair Queen, Andrea Munoz. Thank you so much for being here with us, Andrea, sharing the Starr County love. Tell me a little bit more about some events that are happening today and what we can look forward to.
Well, today we've actually had our steer show, which was very exciting, and our breeding goats. Very fun to see. Our exhibitors did amazing, as always. We also had the culinary skillathon that I was a part of. Very fun. For those who don't know, it's where we guess culinary items and their uses, which is pretty exciting, something new here at the Starr County Fair. And tonight we have something pretty exciting.
All right, tell me about that. I know it's a Pee-wee goat show, so what is it?
Well, we have our littles come in and show their market goats, literally any breed of goats, from small to big. They do an amazing job every single year. It's very exciting to see them showcase and see what we have in store for the future.
And what I really like is that this fair kind of emphasizes more about the youth of America, the youth of tomorrow, and I think that's really nice to be able to push that out there. Speaking of youth, we also have some fun events starting tomorrow, the Animal Scrambles. So for people who don't know, what are the Animal Scrambles and why are they so much fun? I know you do them too.
Well, we actually have 3 different scrambles going on. We have the chicks. For the little kids, they're so cute, so fun seeing them. We also have our rabbit scramble, where a little bit of the older group get to go and scramble after a little rabbit, so cute. And for the big high school students, we have the Starr County Fair Pig Scramble, which also the top 5 actually get a reward of $100 for our next year's project, which last year I won. I won. And this year I'm so excited to compete in it once again.
Okay, fun. A lot of fun memories being made, but not only can kids participate in that, but adults can come over. They can try out some cool foods. They can come over to the vendors. There's concerts going on. Tell me, what is your most exciting or favorite part about coming over to the fair?
Well, I've been in the fair since I was 5 years old. I've been a part of it for so long. But my favorite would just have to be showing my goats. I've been doing this since I was little. It's my favorite event. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, we're going for that grand. And it's just been a favorite thing of mine since I was little.
And something I also like is it kind of teaches you guys more about responsibility, learning how to take care of an animal and learning how to be proud of something that you put so much hard work into. But anyways, if people are interested in coming by, checking out the fair and all that it has to offer, where can people go for more information about tickets?
You could actually go to the StarrCountyFair.com on Google, anything, it'll be there, and we just really hope you come and enjoy it with us.
Well, thank you so much, Andrea, for sharing a little bit more about it. Now, Andrea is going to teach me something in a little bit. I'm super excited. I haven't done it in 5 years, so we're going to go back on old habits, but you guys will just have to wait and see. And if you're interested in visiting the fair, you can visit their website, get some tickets. It's going off until Saturday, so why not come and take a visit to Starr County for their fair? For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
We're excited to see it, Idani. We're going to check back in with you a little later on in the show. And as we all know, hot dogs are a big fair favorite, and they're also a favorite at Glizzy's Food Hut in Harlingen. And they make them with almost anything you can imagine. Let's take a look.
So I'm here with Donnie, one of the owners of Glizzy's here in the city of Harlingen. Now, Donnie, tell me a little bit about what you offer here at Glizzy's.
Okay, we offer gourmet hot dogs. It's an experience. I think that, a lot of people may not even get, probably down here in the RGV area. I've heard of other hot dog places, but I think we offer a very unique experience.
And what is part of that unique experience that you offer?
Well, we make, hot dogs with specific toppings that are very, very tantalizing for the taste buds. The Harlingen jalapeno popper hot dog.
Woo, that sounds amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's got like the fried jalapenos on the top. That's used the catch for a lot of the people in the Harlingen areas trying to figure out what that crunch is.
Well, now they know.
No, absolutely. Now they know.
Nah, there's no more secret there.
Their bag or something.
It's okay. We'll cut it out. I'm just kidding. Let's talk about the names for these because you have the Harlingen, what was it, jalapeno popper?
Yes, sir.
On the menu. Where did that come from? Where did the inspiration for that hot dog come from?
I think that, every, place that if you're going to be a representative of somewhere, especially with food, you got to give the city, something to look forward to and something that they can look at, that's theirs, that they can call their own.
Is cooking something that you've always been passionate about, creating different things?
I have. My co-owner, though, the guy that owns it with me, he's actually very prolific with how he's came up with, these creations. Me, I wasn't always out. Me, I eat a hot dog with ketchup and mustard. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some onions on it or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't really, too unique for me. But getting with him, it inspired the feeling to just come up and create, other things and try to, be exciting with them.
Now, why partner with him and this food truck? You could have partnered with anybody. Why hot dogs?
Well, for me and him, we come from a long way back, from kids and everything. So when I ran back into him later on in our lives and I seen what he was doing, I was excited. I was like, wow, because I had never seen anyone actually doing that before and everything with a hot dog. Normally, you got Coney Island. I'm coming from Detroit. You got your Coney Islands and everything, and that's usually just a chili dog or, a regular hot dog and everything with, a few little toppings on it, something that's not so unique. But when I found out what he was doing, I was like, wow, man. I said, hey, that's going to take off.
We're making a special glizzy today. I see we have here some pizza sauce.
Yes, we do.
We have here some tomatoes, some onions, some jalapenos, and some pepperoni.
We got the mozzarella, which is classic for a pizza dog normally. I generally take the pizza sauce and pour it right over the top. We're doing something a little extra here by putting the tomatoes in, for sure.
Look at that.
We cooked the hot dog.
I love the way that you cut the hot dog.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a grilled hot dog.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce over the top.
Tomato sauce and a glizzy. I don't think I've ever heard that my entire life. You're like Einstein when it comes to glizzies.
Absolutely. Trying to figure it out.
All right, so there you have it. You have here a pizza dog, but not just any pizza dog. This is the Take 5 hot dog right here. This is a Take 5 glizzy, and you can find it here at Glizzy's Food Hut in Harlingen. All right, well, Donnie, thank you so much for having me today and, of course, making some of these famous glizzies. And if you guys want to come out here and try Glizzy's Food Hut, you can here in the city of Harlingen. For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
One local artist is creating a space for other local artists to showcase their masterpieces, and it is all happening in Edinburgh. All right, Dani Cantu checked out Zocal Gallery.
A gallery showcasing beautifully and locally made art is right here in Edinburgh, where we meet the man behind the canvas. This is Zocal Gallery. A gallery filled with forms of expression and passion. That's what artist Carlos Manuel Guerrero sought for the future of RGV artists. And so Zocal Gallery was born.
That was the basic thing of doing Zocal Gallery, so we can get opportunity to local artists and exposure for them.
Zocal Gallery is the home of local art, or it can be given a new home to someone who appreciates the work on and off the painting. Carlos shared the difficulty he faced as a starting artist and didn't want others to share that feeling. He wants his gallery to be the beautiful space where people can grow with a bigger canvas in mind.
We want to be in Art Basel, Miami. That's a as a gallery, we want to be there, or be in major art fairs in the world. That's the whole point of this. I mean, it sounds crazy, but if you're not doing If the goal doesn't scare you, what's the point of it, no?
And that way of thinking is what started the move for Carlos, learning to become comfortable with being uncomfortable.
I mean, I was a guy who didn't believe in this. I mean, honestly, I'm an attorney. I did insurance sales. I did a whole lot of stuff. Or I was the guy who was hiding in his house or his studio, not thinking I was gonna sell anything.
But as soon as he stepped out of the space he was so used to, he saw the growth and the change in his art. Have you ever seen those murals on Nolana Avenue in McAllen or downtown Brownsville? Those were created by Carlos, and he never would have thought of doing that had he not taken the chance and let go.
My style it's called expressionism, because basically what I'm expressing, I'm putting on the piece. So there's never like a line, you have to do this, you have to do, no, it's just basically play around.
And that's what led to his first piece being sold to someone who saw the beauty in his work.
So I can still remember. I was crying, but of happiness, because I couldn't believe that somebody looked at my stuff and realized, oh, it has value. Because the worst enemy of us is ourselves. So I always thought, I'm not worth it. When I sold my first piece, it just switched something in my head. And I said, you know what, I have something here.
And after pursuing his passion for over 10 years, it's the one thing he continues to look forward to. Each day is seen as a new chance, a new opportunity to grow as an individual, and to see it all happen inside the walls of Zocal Gallery.
But I surprise myself each day, because what can you accomplish now that with the experience you have, no?
Standing by his growth mindset is what continues to set Carlos up for success. Set a goal, create your own future, and do whatever it takes to see yourself there, even if it scares you.
My dream is to be in Miami Art Fair, because once I'm there, I can be anywhere. But I know it's gonna be really, really hard. So I have to be uncomfortable for that. That's the only thing I can say. I mean, just believe in yourself, and if it's uncomfortable, you should do it.
For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
Still ahead on Take 5, Manrique Custom Vision Center is celebrating 25 years of service, and they're making better vision even more affordable. The details are still ahead. And this restaurant is truly out of this world. When we return, we're going beyond the stars to try out a new business in Mission.
At PSG ISD, we're committed to empowering middle school students for success. Our schools provide a well-rounded education, offering academic preparation, enrichment opportunities, and social-emotional support. With pre-AP courses in algebra, geometry, and Spanish, plus college success courses, we give students a head start on their future careers. From athletics to fine arts, Destination Imagination, and the dual language program, PSG Middle Schools prepare students for early college and beyond, from cradle to college.
Hi, I'm Charlie Garcia.
And I'm Rico Garcia.
And we are USA Concrete Coatings.
If you're ready to upgrade your business, restaurant, garage, man cave, or porch, then you're ready for USA Concrete Coatings.
We'll have your floors looking flawless with our exclusive USA Concrete Coatings products. We'll ensure that your concrete coating is strong and durable. It's antimicrobial and comes with a lifetime warranty.
USA Concrete Coatings, from concrete to custom, in just one day.
This February, Take 5 is celebrating the joy our furry friends bring to our lives. It's also a perfect time to raise awareness about the needs of pets, from proper care to responsible adoption.
We love our pets, so that's why Freedom Motors and
Take 5 are working together to support local shelters keep pets healthy
and making sure every animal gets the love they deserve.
Join us for Take 5 every Wednesday in February for pet awareness segments.
Take 5 Love Your Pets is supported by Freya Cadillac in Brownsville.
Andale, you stubborn old ass! We gotta move! Mock Building Materials is a long way from Harlingen!
Actually, there's a new Mott's Building Materials right here in Harlingen.
Here in Harlingen?
Yep. You don't have to drag your ass too far.
Well, I'll be.
Drag your ass to the new Mott's Building Materials in Harlingen. Get all the tools, lumber, and building supplies you need now closer than ever before. Mott's Building Materials, now open in Harlingen.
Don't get caught trick naked. Let our team build your dream.
Are you a caregiver who needs a break? Respite Care offers assistance through child daycare or adult daycare, in-home or overnight services, allowing caregivers like you to rest and recharge. Explore resources at taketimetexas.org.
A fine dining experience that is truly out of this world has landed in Mission. Moon Restaurant and Mixology isn't just about great food and drinks. It is the dream of two Valley natives brought to life. Take 5 reporter Brandon Rubalcaba is taking us inside.
If you're looking for an out-of-this-world experience, well, look no further than Mission, Texas, because here at the Moon Restaurant, you're going to get nothing but the best.
If you've ever dreamed of dining among the stars, this is the place to do it. Literally, every star, every detail, and every drink at the Moon Restaurant and Mixology is carefully crafted by two dreamers who made their vision a reality.
Everything that you see here has been done from scratch, like with our bare hands, from the floors to the moons. Every single moon that you see here in our restaurant was made by hand by us.
Co-owners Mitchell Lerma and chef Roberto Delgado took their lifelong goal of owning a restaurant and launched it straight into orbit. Delgado had the culinary vision and Lerma helped bring it to life. More than just a place to eat, Moon is a journey, a passion project, and a little taste of the cosmos right here in Mission, Texas.
So when I got offered the opportunity to work with one of the best chefs, if not the best chef here in the Valley or in South Texas, it was a no-brainer for me. I just jumped in and everything else is history.
And while the atmosphere is truly out of this world, let's talk about what really makes Moon shine: the food and drinks. We had the honor of trying two stellar dishes, the pork belly and the salmon bites. And let me tell you, these flavors, they don't just land, they take off.
There's a lot of different combinations that you can create with a lot of different types of food. And you know, I want to open their palates. I want them to try new things. I want them to explore new flavors.
And food isn't the only way you can experience new flavors here at the Moon. The drinks here aren't just creative, they're cosmically good. These mixologists blend different kinds of concoctions with their freshly squeezed juices and spirits, making them stand out from the typical bartender.
Before we opened up, chef, me and the owner, Mitch, we were here just honestly coming in almost every day, experimenting, seeing what goes with what, figuring out what drinks we can make that are off the norm, out of this world.
And these are just a few of the wide variety of cocktails that the Moon has to offer. But one drink in particular sent us on a trip down memory lane: the Pink Moon. Inspired by Lerma's favorite childhood raspa, Pink Leche, this drink brings a nostalgic taste of the past with a grown-up, sophisticated twist.
That was an inspiration from my childhood, bringing it to life and sharing that childhood with my customers.
So whether you're coming for the atmosphere, the food, or the drinks, one thing's for sure: Moon is more than just a restaurant. It's two people's lifelong dream finally making a landing right here in Mission, Texas.
We're on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as Moon Restaurant and Mixology. And you can find us on Open Table for reservations. We also do accept walk-ins. So I invite everybody to at least come and try this experience once. And I'm pretty sure once you try our food, try the mixology, you'll be coming back more often.
And I don't know about you, but I'd say mission accomplished. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba.
Finding hope when it seems lost, PSJ High School is readying up for their annual cancer awareness event. We'll tell you how you can join coming up.
Where
does confidence come from? It's not from within. It must be pursued. Confidence is not a mindset. It's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X. Get 5.9% APR on GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over $5,300 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
I'm Jeff Davis. My family has lived in our Lone Star State since the late 1800s. I was born and raised here with Texas values. That's why at Davis Law Firm, we do things the Texas way. Instead of settling cheap, our experienced attorneys work hard to get you the cash settlement or verdict you deserve. Our track record of success is why we get so many referrals from current and former clients. If you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call me at 444-4444. Want more? Call the fours.
For over 30 years, M&P Motors has provided quality vehicles and quality service. Let us worry about getting you the best vehicle with the best financing options for you.
M&P Motors.
Right on the corner, always right on the price.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
Mega Furniture's President's Day sale is here. Up to 50% off store-wide and up to 60 months with 0% APR financing. Mega Furniture, North 10th Street in McAllen. Transform your home for less. Shop Mega Furniture today.
In the Rio Grande Valley, 18-wheeler traffic is heavier than anywhere else in Texas. So if you're involved in an accident, know that big insurance companies will not play fair because they only care about profits, not your health, not the costs you have incurred, and certainly not your pain and suffering. So if you're involved in an 18-wheeler accident, we will stop insurance companies from taking advantage of you.
The PSJ ISD community is coming together once again to help raise cancer awareness. The 10th annual Track of Hope event will be held on Saturday, March 8th. And joining us now to talk all about it is Brianna Alvarez and Logan Andrino. Thank you both for joining us so much.
Thank you so much for having us today.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit about this walk. I think it's absolutely incredible that at this young age you guys are doing something so amazing. And if I'm correct, all of the PSJA student councils come together for this specifically. Is that right?
Yes. It's considered a tri-city really reunion, especially with PSJ Early College High School, PSJ North, PSJ Southwest, PSJ Memorial, and then our two smaller schools, PSJ Collegiate Health Professions and also PSJ T-STEM, coming together for this big event.
Wow, so a lot of hands on deck. What was the reason that this event came to be?
So this event actually really started around 10 years ago with James Palacio, and he really started this event to help a teacher in need who was fighting cancer. And so this event happened as, you know, a walk of relief and to raise money and awareness for cancer. And now it has evolved to this big event that we have today, really highlighting all the different types of cancer, different treatments, how to diagnose them, and also making sure we remember the fighters and also the ones that we've lost along the way. And so it's really become a sense and a way for our community to really come together, especially the PSJ community, although it is open for anyone in the Valley to really come together for this big event. And now we get to give back to those who are currently fighting.
Wow, so it's an absolutely great event to head out to for the cause. So tell us a little bit about what people can expect. If somebody is watching at home and they want to participate, they should know this was originally scheduled for this weekend. We are now giving you more time to register. So how can they go about that?
So there's no need to register. However, PSJ is a free event, so it's open to the public. So you would just head to the PSJ Stadium, walk in, no registration needed. You can expect to see decoration tables, donation table, a memory garden, so you can like write inspirational messages or pictures of people we've lost to cancer, and overall just inspirational messages to just show your support. They can expect a walk after the ceremony, which starts officially at 7 p.m. The walk is a lap around the stadium, and you can just show support against other people. Like you just see people coming together, like different cities that usually don't see together, just help out each other.
Right, so probably comfy shoes would be a good idea
Yes,
if you are
definitely.
attending. Okay, perfect. And of course, this is benefiting something so much more than just a walk. This is helping people to come together and spread this great message and of course remember their loved ones. So it's definitely something people want to come forward and participate in.
Yes, definitely. And so the special thing about this event is not only are we holding it to remember those that we've lost and those who are fighting, we're actually giving back to them. And so collectively, as a PSJ district, we have raised a good amount of money and we are going to be giving back to recipients. And so each high school has chosen 2 recipients and our smaller high schools have chosen 1 for us to give back to them that are directly impacted by cancer within our community.
Wow, so absolutely an incredible thing you guys are doing. And if people want to participate, they want to be a part of it, it's not just for FAR guys, this is for the entire valley. Where can they find all that info?
They can find any info at the PSJI's Facebook or webpage.
Perfect. Well, thank you both so much for coming and talking to us about this great event.
Okay, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Again, guys, the 10th annual Track of Hope Cancer Awareness and Relief Walk is Saturday, March 8th at PSJ ISD Stadium. Donations will be accepted at the gate. For more information, you can visit them on social media, or you can also call the number that you see on your screen. And we are bundled up on this Friday, Junior, but will we need an umbrella and some rain boots this weekend? Meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez has your Take 5 fashion forecast. Cecilia.
Well, it's still going to stay on the colder side of things, especially this evening, tonight, and into all of tomorrow. So you'll need the long sleeve shirts, you'll need the jackets, you'll need the heavy coats and the hats and gloves. It's one of those days again where you're going to need to layer up. But the umbrella is going to come back into the fashion forecast as well. We do have pretty decent rain chances into tomorrow. A light mist, spotty drizzle, even a couple of showers popping up. With that, the cloud cover will be sticking around and we should stay in the 40s throughout the entire day. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Safe and reliable eye LASIK surgery is available through Manrique Custom Vision Center. They are celebrating 25 years of helping people see better in a big way. Details are still ahead on Take 5. But next, you can open your doors to this cutie pie and make your home her forever home. Details are in less than 3 minutes. But first, here are some more of those cute pics of your furry friends. We'll be right back.
On the season finale,
we are able to build for patients going through cancer treatments. This project has been an emotional roller coaster.
Extreme Makeover Home Edition 2-part season finale continues tonight on ABC.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance on life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
Get $4,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevy drives Texas. Together, let's drive.
At Texas National Bank, we know what running a local business means.
Good morning, everybody.
And the countless moments no one ever sees. From the early mornings to the long hours and every moment in between, we are there with you.
South Padre Island is your paradise getaway. Looking for a fun-filled adventure, the island offers endless activities for all ages. When the sun sets, the island comes alive with live music, dancing, and beachfront bars that keep the party going until dawn. Fresh seafood from the bay, and explore unique food trucks that make every meal an adventure. Find treasures in our charming boutiques and vibrant shops. Every day is a new adventure. So what are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
With the help help of Freya Motors, Take 5 is helping to make it easier to love your pets this February. Every Wednesday in February, local veterinarian Allegra Lemonson Stansberry is joining us with some pet health tips and ideas, as well as do's and don'ts that all pet owners should know. And we know you all want to show off your pet to the rest of the valley, so send those pet pictures in. It's simple. Just snap a pic of your furry friend or friends and send it to us at take5@krgv.com. We are back with another special guest joining us. This is Miss Clementine, and AJ Ruiz from the Harlingen Animal Shelter has brought her in. AJ, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about Miss Clementine here. So we know she's got beautiful eyes. I hope everybody can see that. What else can you tell us about her?
She's about a year old. She came into our shelter on November 1st. Wow. So she's been with us for a while. So that's why we're trying to find her a good home right now.
Right.
She's really good with kids.
Okay.
Really good with other dogs. She loves to run and play. So like preferably a home with a huge yard.
Right.
So she can just run around. But she's such a good girl, very lovable. Yeah, we all love her at the shelter, but we want to see her in a really good home.
Of course, we want to find that forever home for her. Now, again, you mentioned she's 1 year old, so she's still like a puppy. She wants to play around, so she's looking for that family with space, maybe kids to help with that, get her a little more active.
Yeah, she's great with kids as well.
Perfect. So if people are interested in adopting Clementine or any of the other animals that you guys have, how do they go about it?
Just go on to the shelter. If you're interested in Clementine, we'll fill out the application. It is $58. That includes all her vaccinations.
Okay.
And we would microchip her as well.
Perfect. So everything ready to go, guys. And you guys are going to have a clinic, speaking of vaccinations as well, right?
Yes, this weekend. So it would be from 8 to 12.
Okay.
We're going to be out there. All the vaccinations we're offering are going to be $5.
Wow.
And the microchips as well will be $10.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And do people need anything at all to come, or just show up?
So today we're going to start our pre-registration. It'll be from today, from 4 to 7.
Perfect.
And then tomorrow the same thing. Just come on into the shelter from 4 to 7. You would pay at that time and then just bring in that little slip, and then you can get your vaccinations on Saturday.
Perfect. So in order to participate, guys, you need to show up to the shelter to pre-register. Of course, those are really great deals. So it's something definitely people want to take part in.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, AJ, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for bringing Miss Clementine. She is ready to go, guys. Look at her. She's so active. She's looking for that family that is going to shower her with love, and maybe that's you. Call the number that you see on your screen for more information to the Harlingen Animal Shelter. Still ahead on Take 5, a big event to help support the South Texas Multiple Sclerosis Council is coming up next month. Two guests join us in studio to talk all about it a little later on in the show.
It's the President's Day sales event at Burns Motors. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4 for $30,988. That's right, $30,988. Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
Bridgepoint Insurance Agency and Permit Center is the only full-service contractor in Hidalgo County authorized to process registration renewals, title transfers, and all other DMV services. We make the process easy, fast, and stress-free. Our knowledgeable staff are trained to answer any questions you may have. Skip the lines and take advantage of our drive-thru and curbside service. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Located in McAllen, Mission, and Donna. Bridgepoint, we got you covered.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. we seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
Today, we are talking about multiple sclerosis. It's a chronic disease that impacts so many, and a local organization is working hard to raise awareness. Joining us now to talk all about it is Lucia Rivera and Janie Hurtado. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for inviting us.
So we want to give our friends at home a little bit of a better idea of what multiple sclerosis is.
Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease. There's no cure. It affects your nervous system.
Right. And are there any warning signs that people should maybe look for, or if they start to happen, something they should go and check out?
There's many different signs, but the most common is the heat. We cannot tolerate being outside in the heat. We get very weak. Another thing would be if we're walking, we fall a lot.
Another thing, multiple sclerosis is considered a snowflake. That's the way they describe it because everyone's different. So every single person can start with a different symptom.
So different for every single person.
Different for every.
Janie, obviously we're so lucky to have you here today. Can you tell our friends at home a little bit more about your personal journey?
Well, I was diagnosed at the age of 26. I was pregnant at the time. It had been about 5 years. No doctor was able to let me know what was going on. I had so many studies done. But it wasn't until I became pregnant that all my symptoms came together. And that's when we finally figured out that a neurologist had to specifically let me know, this is what you have. Wow. So I couldn't start treatment at the beginning because of my pregnancy, and I had to wait till afterwards. After that, it was just a complete life change for me. So I could no longer work. I lost my ability to walk, so it's been a struggle at first, but you know, with this organization, we've been able to speak with each other, let each other know what's going on, how we can go about our day a whole lot better.
I think it's so important, especially as you guys are describing this disease and how you're saying it is different for everybody. It just makes it that much more important to raise that awareness and let people know. And that's exactly what you guys are doing with this organization and with this Run Walk. Tell us about it.
We bring in awareness. So we have Dr. Cruz speaks at the walk about multiple sclerosis. We'll have a patient talk about multiple sclerosis, what they're going through. We have a table, it's called Try on MS. And so they can see what they're going through. It's been a journey, but it's growing, and you know, we're getting a lot more people, which is sadly, you know, that a lot of more people are getting diagnosed with MS, but at least we have a doctor down here that can diagnose people. Not before, instead of taking years or months, now they get diagnosed quicker.
So of course we have to ask, because this is such a great event, how do people sign up for it?
They can go on our website, southtexasmscouncil.com, and they can register online. Or they can register on site for those that, you know, like to register. We get a lot of people that register on site. So we'll be there by 6 in the morning, and we're looking for volunteers and more businesses to sponsor us. So if anybody's interested, they can call us at 956-802-4290.
Perfect. Such a great cause to sponsor. Ladies, I want to thank you both for joining us so much, sharing your journey, and for all the work that you're doing in the Valley.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
And again, guys, the 10th annual MS Run Walk happens on March 8th at Kenneth White Junior High in Mission. For more information, you can check out the South Texas Multiple Sclerosis Council on their Facebook page. We will be right back. Still ahead on Take 5, Manrique Custom Vision Center is celebrating 25 years of helping people see better through LASIK surgery. And if you're thinking about it, consultations are free. We're going to have more still ahead on Take 5. Plus, take a look at this view from the grounds at the Starr County Fair. Aridani Cantu is in Rio Grande City. She will join us later in the show with more. We'll be right back.
When the odds are against you, a force for justice will be there. Serving our community with offices throughout the Valley. The J. Gonzalez Law Firm, a force for justice.
With your South Texas Health Minute, I'm Tom Castañeda.
In the United States, approximately 60% of adults, about 120 million, have some form of heart disease. Unfortunately, many people don't know they have it, including half of people who suffer heart attacks. So if you have a family history of heart disease or experience symptoms related to the condition, there's a quick, convenient way to detect the early signs of heart disease. It's called a cardiac computed tomography screening, a non-invasive imaging test that uses x-rays to create detailed images of the heart and its blood vessels, allowing a radiologist to determine your calcium score by evaluating the amount of calcified plaque in your arteries. You should consider cardiac CT screening if you're over 40 with risk factors that increase chances of the condition, such as a family history of heart disease, especially at a young age, borderline high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or diabetes, you're overweight or physically inactive, and/or you're uncertain about taking daily preventive medical therapy. South Texas Health System Heart offers the screening at a low cash price. To learn more about the facility's cardiac screening and risk assessment, or to make an appointment, call 956-388-2190.
For more information, visit southtexashealthsystem.com.
Get your dancing boots ready. 11 days of amazing music from great artists like Aaron Watson, Braxton Keith, Spasmatics, Guns N' Roses, Whiskey D, and more. Get the full lineup and tickets at rgvls.com.
Step into the world of innovation at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our dynamic curriculum focuses on science, technology, engineering, and math, offering students an immersive, hands-on learning experience. Join us and witness the excitement of our classrooms as students explore, create, and innovate. Choose Horizon Montessori for an education that ignites a passion for STEM and unlocks endless possibilities for the future. Learn today, lead tomorrow. Be a part of the experience.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight. You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people. The J. Gonzalez Law Firm. 1-800-CARDINAL. A force for justice.
Good afternoon. I'm Christine Alvan, and here's what we're following at this hour. The owners of Abby's Bakery in Los Fresnos are in federal custody. They were arrested yesterday. They're accused of letting 8 people in the country illegally live on the bakery property. The feds say the owners knew the migrants' legal status. The 8 are also in federal custody. The couple is being held without bond. They're due in court for a detention hearing tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for continuing coverage coming up at 5 and 6. A terroristic threat charge now filed against Liz Allen White. She is accused of making a bomb threat at the Brownsville bus station yesterday. That threat led to a temporary evacuation. Explosives were not found. White is also charged with false alarm of an emergency.
It's been a cold day across the valley, and it's not going to warm up anytime soon. You look at the evening, temperatures just drop a little bit into the lower 40s. And as we go through the nighttime hours, the chance of rain starts to increase, and it's with us for Friday and Saturday as well. And the cold temperatures sticking around for at least another day. We'll update that forecast for you at 5 and 6. Christine?
All right, that's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after this.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's President's Day sale is going on now. Hot buys are up to 50% off, starting at just $199. Plus, our price match guarantee ensures you're getting the best deal. Only at Ashley.
Tonight, President Trump's war of words with President Zelensky. Plus, how much money is actually being saved by the layoffs? Will the wider job market be impacted? World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
It's always tractor season at Rockin' Moose sells, and we know when it comes to your land, you take pride in your work.
Come check out our new line of MT2 to MT7 tractors from 25 to 101 horsepower, four-wheel drive, quick attached front-end loader with skid steer compatible bucket, shuttle shift or hydrostatic transmission with a 6-year warranty. Excel in your field with LS Tractors. More tractor, less money.
Best prices in the valley at Rockin' Moose sales, and let us save you a bucket full of money.
Dare to compare before you buy.
At Texas National Bank, we know what running a local business means.
Good morning, everybody.
And the countless moments no one ever sees. From the early mornings to the long hours and every moment in between, we are there with you.
Get ready for Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Brought to you by the Original Super Glue. Buy qualifying Original Super Glue products and save $10 per ticket. Offer available at participating Mets building material stores. Coming to Payne Arena March 7th through 9th.
Hello, Rio Grande Valley. At Clayton Homes of Donna, there's no better time to buy your new home than right now.
We have a huge selection of 2, 3, and 4-bedroom homes, including the new Energy Smart Zero homes that can save you tens of thousands of dollars over time. You live in a manufactured home now? We'll take it in on trade.
For over 30 years, Clayton Homes of Donna has been the #1 seller of manufactured homes in the valley.
Clayton Homes on the Expressway in Donna.
Feels good to be home. Don't miss big savings during Ashley's President's Day sale. Buy more, save more, up to 30% off. Or get low monthly payments with no interest financing for 72 months. Spend less and get more. Only at Ashley.
The following segment is supported by Manrique Custom Vision Center.
Manrique Custom Vision Center has been bringing 20/20 vision to RGV patients for over 20 years. Idani Cantu met with the Manrique team to hear more about their quick LASIK procedures and how you can take advantage of them. Take a look.
We're back at Manrique Custom Vision here in Edinburgh to speak a little bit more with their administrator, Beto Manrique, about LASIK surgery and the benefits that come with it. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you so much for joining us again this time. Yeah.
So can we talk a little bit more to people who may not know, what is LASIK surgery?
So LASIK surgery, very simple, is just a laser vision correction in order to get rid of your glasses and contacts or reduce the dependency of them.
And can you walk me a little bit through, if somebody decides to go through with it and take that leap of faith, how is the process?
So one of the things that we focus on is to make the process as easy as possible, because we understand that fear is the #1 reason people do not get their LASIK done. So in order to overcome that fear, it's in a way education. So one of the things that we do is we invite everybody to call and schedule your complimentary LASIK consultation to find out if you're a candidate. During that process, we're just gonna explain to you what are your specific needs, because every single surgery that Dr. Manrique performs is unique to your needs, right? So we're gonna determine you're a candidate, we're gonna talk about the procedure, the process, and remember, there's no blades, there's no cutting, no poking, and yeah, it's extremely safe and extremely fast.
So it's safe, it's fast, and you're also having your customers feeling comfortable. So speaking of comfortability, tell me a little bit more about Dr. Manrique's experience.
Well, Dr. Manrique has been in practice here in the Valley for over 25 years now. So with that said, he has performed over 70,000 laser vision correction procedures. So definitely it's experience that you can trust, right? And in fact, just to share something with you, just very recently, in the last few days, he just did surgery on his youngest daughter. So if he can put that trust of his skill set to his own family, and like we always say, we treat everybody like family. So yeah, definitely we can trust us.
I think even hearing that he puts that trust into his family makes somebody who's interested, like myself, feel a little bit more, okay, like this is going to be a lot safer than I thought it would be.
Right.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the funding for this?
Yeah, well, basically we try to make it very affordable for everybody to get the surgery done. So one of the things is we offer financing, and in one of the programs that we currently have, we're blessed that even in today's economy, we're able to offer interest-free financing. So, and in most cases, there, like no down payments and stuff like that. But the great news is that it can go up to 36 months in most cases. So doesn't mean that you need to pay it off in 3 years. All I'm saying is that it's interest-free for up to 3 years. And yeah, that just makes it a very affordable payment for everybody. And it's easy to make it happen.
Absolutely. I mean, as somebody who's been wearing contacts since I could remember, having a surgery like this is something you see a completely new light.
Well, I mean, I had mine done over 25 years ago, done by Dr. Manrique, and I can tell you what the freedom that he provides to you, it's unmatched to anything else that you can do in life. So it truly, we invite everybody to give us a call, coming in, join us, and learn more, find out, and get your surgery done, and enjoy life free of glass and contacts.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Beto, for sharing a little bit more about Manrique Custom Vision, what you can get here, and how you can see a whole new world beautifully and wonderfully. If people are interested, you can check out either of the locations in Edinburg or in Harlingen and come and get your new eyes. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
The Starr County Fair is in full swing. There's a lot going on there for the entire family to enjoy. Our Idani Cantu is joining us from Rio Grande City once more next.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Madam President, the sale at Denver Mattress, it's been extended. Walk with me. We need to get the word out. Reports are still showing the more you buy, the more you save. In English, that's $100 off every $1,000 you spend. And Doctor's Choice? Save up to $300. Or get a Colorado twin made in the USA for only $149.99. I still need more.
Financing. We've got 60 months, no interest, and free shipping.
Now we're talking. This is an all-hands-on-deck scenario, people. But hurry, the extended President's Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
What is the key to my success? It's having a bank that you can rely on. I can rely on my bank. Can you?
At Lone Star National Bank, we do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. When you need to grow your business, LSNB is there as the #1 lender to small businesses in South Texas.
Just like my small business. My bank is #1. Is yours?
Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
This March, gather the family and take a walk or run on the wild side. South Texas Health System Children's is hosting its 3rd annual Eddie's Safari Run. Taking place on Saturday, March 8th on the STHS Children's Grounds, our 2K and 5K run walk is aimed at helping educate children on the long-term benefits of being physically active to build healthy habits they'll take into adulthood. So help us get Valley Kids moving by joining us on Saturday, March 8th at the STHS Children's Eddie's Safari Run. For more information and to register, visit sthsactive.com.
Welcome back. We've got one last check-in with Idani out at the Starr County Fair. She has been having a blast out there on the fairgrounds throughout the show. Idani, can you tell our friends at home a little bit about what they can expect out there?
Well, Millicent, I can tell you one thing. Tomorrow you can expect market goat shows. So market goat shows are showing a little bit more about these goats, showing their optical muscle and how you can see how strong they are, how hard these kids work. So Andrea's going to show me a little bit more about how to brace a goat, how to show a goat. Now, I haven't done this in 5 years, but I'm super excited. Thank you to some volunteers who have lent us their animals. So, Andrea, show me, how does somebody show a goat?
Well, we have 2 different stances that we put our goats in, but today we could do the long side view, which is their back legs facing.
This also requires a lot of patience, so please bear with us.
Actually, let's go to the side.
So okay, we can go to the side. All right, let's see how Andrea's doing it first. So you put your leg on their chest, right? And you push back. All right. So I'm gonna grab this goat. I'm gonna use my elbow to kind of pick it up on their head. So I'm gonna pick up its head and I'm gonna push forward just a little bit till those back legs are kind of even. So you're gonna keep pushing, then you're gonna pick the head up, and then you're gonna push right here, and that's kind of the optimal muscle that you wanna see in these goats. It's kind of a little bit difficult sometimes, but that's what's so interesting about learning how to show these goats. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of responsibility for kids to be doing this. A lot of kids have been doing this since they were really young. I started in 7th grade. Andrea, when did you start showing goats?
I think in 3rd grade I really got into it. My brothers showed when I was younger, so they were a big inspiration and a reason why I got into showing goats.
Exactly, and stuff like this is what kind of teaches our youth, you know, about what it's like to put a lot of hard work into a project. Just being able to do something like this, when you get that ribbon, when you get that reward with the judges, it's such a nice feeling, and to be able to kind of do this after 5 years is super exciting. So we're gonna try it one more time. What do you say? Let's try this one more time. Let's see how this goes. Okay. It's and that's what it is. It's patience. So wish us luck, guys. We're gonna try this right now. Gonna pick up the goat again, and I'm gonna push back. Okay, I think I'm doing it right. I haven't done this in such a long time, but just like that, that's how you can kind of see all that muscle. And guys, it's hard. It's hard, it's difficult. So a big kudos to all of those kids who do that. And just thank you so much, Andrea, for showing me a little bit more about this. But Market Goat Shows, what time is that starting tomorrow, right here on the fairgrounds?
I'm pretty sure it's starting at 3 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock.
Mistaken?
All right.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. So really excited to see who our grand's going to be.
Yes, and tonight is the Pee Wee Goat Show, which means a bunch of little kids doing just what we did right now. I mean, that's amazing to see so many Starr County kids proudly representing where their hometowns are, but also being able to show an animal that's very heavy, very big. So yeah, guys, if you all are interested in checking out the goat show or checking out any shows that are coming out this weekend, like I said, the fair ends on Saturday, but the carnival ends on Sunday. See some animals, get some amazing food, and have a great time while you're at it, and just, you know, appreciate all the hard work that these kids put into their animals. Andrea, thank you so much for teaching us a little bit more about this.
Thank you for having me. I've had so much fun.
All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you at the Starr County Fair. Come and take a look at everything it has to offer. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
And here's what's on 5 tonight. When a young mother vanishes from her home, all eyes are on her husband as her disappearance makes national headlines. Investigators are dumbfounded even more after she's found alive weeks later. You can watch a new episode of Perfect Wife, The Mysterious Disappearance of Sherry Papini tonight at 9 on Channel 5. And that is all for us today on Take 5. We're going to see you back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Channel 5 News at 5 starts just after this.
What are you doing, son?
I'm going to recycle this at G3 Scrap Metal. Did you know you can recycle